Hey there guys, what have you been up to this week? For me, it has been pretty chill, thankfully. I really needed that. I am currently in a transitionary period as I am in the process of switching jobs. I decided to leave the current company I was working at because of a few reasons that I discussed in a previous video, along with some red flags you should look for when working somewhere. Now, following my departure from this job, I felt myself in a bit of a burnout. And after some analyzing, it isn't really a burnout from working too much, but of too much stress. I was stressing about what other developers would think about my skills, or lack of them, about how I wouldn't know how to implement something on time, or how I would eventually get demoted or even fired. Funny how all this ended up with me being the one to actually quit. I was working fully remote, and as I've told you before, communication wasn't really that big in this place. And maybe all of this made me overthink things a lot, and it kicked off this never-ending cycle of worries that ended up exhausting me to the point of resigning. After experiencing this, I am telling you, this is not something you want to go through. So I have created a few tips you might want to consider to avoid burning out. Firstly, define clear limits that you won't overstep, no matter how much work there is for you to get done. Don't think at all about what others think about your skills, and when you don't know or understand how to implement something, just go ahead and ask. Keep a healthy work-life balance, have a hobby that you look forward to doing on a weekly basis at least. Go outside even if you are in a fully remote environment. Getting some sun or fresh air is key in your thinking process. And finally, take some time off from work once in a while. Work isn't all there is to life. Go visit a different country and experience a different culture. If I could start over again at this job, I am not sure I would have done anything differently. Sometimes it isn't really all your fault. There may be some jobs where they want to get the most out of their employees without thinking about their mental state. I worked a lot at this company, the most I did for any workplace I've been in. I certainly learned the most, but I never felt any gratitude back. So I'm ready to move on to the next career opportunity. And you should keep this mind state as well. You're not stuck in a workplace. You're only stuck in your mind. If you're not happy with your colleagues or the amount of work required out of you, go ahead, create a LinkedIn profile and start applying to jobs. Sooner or later, an opportunity will come your way and you will be ready. This also makes sense from a financial point of view. Hopping from one job to another is the quickest way to get your salary up. There were also studies made on this. I am sure there is a job out there that may offer you a pay increase, and it may even be a better environment for you to be in. These days I have been eating out, looking at planes, and watching some Pluralsight tutorials to prepare me a bit for my future job. The way I am going to use my main programming language here will be a bit different, so I am looking forward to switching things up a bit. But besides that, let me know in the comments below about your experiences with burnout. Until next week, I thank you so much for watching. See you soon.